Okay, for our corrections, starting with Soren, you said, even though I'm stolen and I feel so bad about it, we were talking about if someone at work had stolen your work. Even though I'm stolen, even though they stole it from me, because if you say I'm stolen, then it's like they kidnapped you. So even though, or you can say even though I was the victim. And then you said, even though I vocal it, even though I was vocal about it, or let them know, or communicated about it. So you just gotta have about. And then I noticed that you say even though a lot. So I just wanted to suggest there are some other things like, especially although, or yeah, we'll move on to that later. I'll give you some. Okay. Also, you were talking about some people that inspired you because they were persistent, they were very committed, and never wasted time. I just want to let you know that they show a lot of grit. That's what we call grit, G-R-I-T. Yeah. Angela, there is no her own material related to the class. She has no original material that is customized for her class. And then you said, when we were talking about I guess what Mihei was playing, you said that is very funny. I noticed a lot of times people kind of mix up the word fun and funny. So if you want to say something was fun or funny, to avoid getting that mixed up, I would just say it's very entertaining. A lot easier to say, and it gets people can understand the context either way. Mihei, it needs many times analogy to put into the pile. You're talking about the documents that you make. So it requires a lot of time and effort and information to submit, right? And then she has to get married to a very famous actor when you were talking about Miranda Kerr, yeah, right? Yeah, she was married to, yeah, right? Just she was married to a famous actor. I think she rare complain her task, even the task is very hard. I think she rarely, instead of rare, she rarely complains about her task. And instead of saying her task is very hard, we actually call that a daunting task. When something is daunting, D-A-U-N-T-I-N-G, we often refer to a hard task as a daunting task. Hwajang? They are my competitors that are far better than we are. They are superior, right? And I brought up watching all the Disney movies. I was brought up, or I was raised on Disney movies. Liam, I was extremely shocked by that problem. I was shocked with the past tense. I was extremely shocked. Sometimes it's easy to kind of say something non-specifically by that problem or about that situation. And in this case, it was the wrong organization of the sentence. So if or when it happens, I'm shocked by it, instead of I was extremely shocked by that problem. And then you said, I concern about the air conditioning when you were talking about the air pollution, but you have to be really careful about it because air conditioning is just like this. So at first I was like, well, you really want air conditioning, like you're a very warm person. So yeah. I'm extremely concerned about the air quality or air pollution. Yeah, but maybe air quality is better. And then last, two more. For exercising purpose, you don't really have to say for the whatever purpose, because the purpose gets kind of overused. You said for exercising purpose, for resort purpose, just for exercise, just to word the resort. Yeah, just kind of drop purpose. And then now she's teaching at a university like before 8 years ago. This sentence is a little confusing grammatically because you said now and then before 8 years ago. Before 8 years ago is also incorrect because you're saying like, before. So more than 8 years ago, she started teaching again, and now, she's started teaching. So currently, she's teaching, and she's been teaching for the past 8 years, or more, and that's it.